as time flies by, you'll open up your eyes wide. You feel it's gonna go your way. Hey, hey, it's a brand new day. Hey, 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 it's a brand new day.
It's lovely to be here at the pharmacy and know that just next door in El Corte Ingles, different atmosphere, but also the right kind of thought to our well-being, to our food, to our environment, basically to everything. And this lovely lady is going to tell us all about it. It's so nice to meet you.
Nice meeting you, Nicole.
And you've just opened a place next door in El Corte Ingles, so congratulations. Obviously,
Thank
your
you.
concept is doing very well. Where are you from, sweetheart?
Yeah, hello, my name is Oxana Mess. I have started OWL Organic Market in San Pedro 3 years ago, and this is our second place in El Corte Ingles, El Capricho. OWL Organic Market. OWL is an abbreviation of Organic with Love. So everything we do is made with love and good vibrations.
That's nice. OWL Organic with Love. What a great way to remember that.
Yeah.
So what started you off on this process
Yeah.
3 years ago? What was your inspiration?
I came to Marbella from Denmark with my family and my first child, and I was basically missing all organic, natural, healthy, special places where you can eat, where you can shop home products, where you can buy clothes, because I would say like 80-90% everything you can find in Denmark is organic. And here, I think we were the pioneers, so the idea was to create an environment where you can, as a family, come and you can find all selection of organic products, healthy and happy for your family, especially for the kids. So I was looking for this place and I could not find any, so I have decided to create one here. So
There certainly is a need. My daughter is vegan. And so obviously I know that you want to make food interesting. Noelle is also, she always these great things, and she talks about names of things that I've never even heard of. We are so unaccustomed to eating the right foods. It's a challenge to re-educate our taste buds, our habits. What are the first steps we need to take to make these changes?
Well, I think we are very lucky living here in Marbella. Our main energy sources, the nature we have, is the earth, the air we breathe in, the water we have, the sea, and the sun, of course. These are the energies we are receiving. So I think it's important to be more outside and use this time enjoying, exercising, doing some play activities if it's with the kids. And the second energy we get is the food. So of course it's very important. And here I would just say, eat as close to the nature as possible again. So as less processed, refined food you eat, the better for you.
This, for me, is fabulous. I mean, what party doesn't give kids the little sweet bag to take away? And it is obviously as education for our children is what they're used to, is how they will grow up. And this it looks like dried strawberries and walnuts and, is that apple?
This is
our
OWL snack bag. It's actually quite budget. It's $2.90, and it's you can eat it for a few days because you can't overeat it. If it's very rich on the proteins, vitamins, you really can't overdo it. And it was originally created for kids, like you said, like a party bag, as we know. But now actually it's been consumed a lot by the parents because they love it. They tried it and they can't stop eating it, especially the strawberry chips. It's dehydrated fruits. Nothing else, no junk added. It's strawberry chips, apple chips, coconut chips, and roasted almonds and raw walnuts. That's it.
I was just thinking this perfectly.
Yeah.
If I'm recording and I'm out all day, and there's sometimes you don't get to eat all day,
yeah.
to have something nutritious.
Having in your bag and your car where you're driving, just feel like you need to have something in between, and it's always a good chance. And it never goes bad, so you can actually have it in your car and you're in your bag all the time. So you don't
Can you make like special bags? So I just want a bag of the dried strawberries. Can you do that?
Thank you for inspiring us. We will think about it.
Okay, thank you.
We have
Because I'm looking, it's like, well, the strawberries. I'm not a big mixer. I like my grandfather was like that.
Yeah.
He always had his peas, his carrots, everything in order. So we can go to you and not only buy food to take away. We can sit in. It's an actual cafe where we can go to just hang out as well?
It's an organic concept store, basically what I aim to create. And we have an area where we make food. We have a big industrial kitchen where we produce all this fantastic food line. It's all raw vegan, gluten-free. We sprout buckwheat. You can imagine how much space you need to sprout a big amount of, 25 kilos of buckwheat. So we have a big industrial kitchen there. And then we have a restaurant area, basically for all ages. And we have an organic restaurant for kids and their families. So you can come there with your little one, and it's all gated, which is, I have myself 2 boys, 4 and 6 years old.
Congratulations.
So thank you. I know how important it is that you feel safe in a safe environment with small kids, especially when they're babies. They crawl everywhere. You just want to relax and not think about what can happen if. So it's a nice gated area, and we made it like with the after Montessori principle. So it's divided into practical activity areas where you can, we have like a place where they go like into supermarket, they buy vegetables and fruit, they're playing roles.
I can't wait to go.
Yeah.
In fact, we're going to have to go. We're going to have to get our cameras and pay a visit to OWL Organic with Love in San Pedro, also right here in El Corte Ingles, the furniture store next to El Capricho, right
just
next
here,
to the
basically next
pharmacy.
building. Yeah.
And what a great idea to go with the kids. And my daughter's pregnant, so I'm very looking forward to going and checking you out.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much. And children are our future.
Yeah, and then we have different, activities for kids, and we also just started doing puppet shows, and it's basically class for parents, and the babies come, and grandparents join as well. And it's fantastic, you get, some parents, they, decide to put kids in front of cartoon, and it's a bit like, one-way interaction. And we do actually, the whole, we offer the whole spectrum of feelings during the show, bubble show. They learn alphabet, numbers, singing, rhymes. It's a fantastic place. I love it as an adult, just being
I was just going to say, that
inside
sounds
this fairy
perfect
tale.
for me too. Yeah. And not only that, this lovely dress is also organic. So pay a trip to OWL. Thank you so much, sweetheart, for coming.
Thank you so much.
Hey, hey.
Linear Director has a brand new exclusive service. It's called a GPS geolocator. This breakdown recovery and roadside assistance service can pinpoint your location immediately, wherever you are on mainland Spain or the Canary Islands. The GPS technology is simple, quick and safe to use from any smartphone with coverage at the breakdown point. There is no need for you to know your location. Even if you're lost, they will calculate the quickest route to you, and there is no extra cost for using this service. So if you break down, you just call Linear Director on their roadside assistance service, and they will send you an SMS to your smartphone. You just open the SMS, click on the link to go to the geolocator website. All you need to do is authorize Linear Director to locate your positioning using that GPS and satellite technology. Once authorized, they will pinpoint your location and send a breakdown vehicle to meet you. If you want more information on this GPS geolocator service or any of the other great services that Linear Director offer, why don't you call 952 14 78 34, that's 952 14 78 34, or visit their website, lineardirector.com.
Hey, hey.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Let's all play. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Let's
Anyone who knows me knows that I love children, and I've thoroughly enjoyed growing up with my children, and I often found that I had to study with my children, and the key to their success was when we put things into song, which is why I'm delighted to welcome to the program Anne, because this young lady has a great system. My Child and Me English, even written her own books, how cool is that? And it's, as I understand it, mixing education with music to help children learn, because not everybody's brain is wired the same way, and that's why some people are pianists and some people are basketball players or netball players, and some people are journalists. We all have our special gift. But to keep up with the rest, sometimes mixing abilities together really helps. And congratulations, it's a lovely concept.
Thank you. I mean, I struggled a lot when I was young with math, and I decided that, I was going to try to help kids learn with music, because I'm a musical person naturally, and you know, there were a lot of songs on television, on public television in America, that I still remember the Constitution and some math principles just because I was listening to those songs on TV.
You were from where originally?
Well, I was born in California, grew up in New York, and then went back to California again, so.
Because you have that beautiful American accent, but you're here in the Costa del Sol, and how did that come about?
I know. Well, I married an Englishman, and I decided I didn't want to live in England because it was too cold, because I'm from California. So, I mean, this climate is the same as near Malibu where I'm from.
Very English, so I'm sure he feels quite at home here.
Right, right. The only problem is there's too much English, right? And we're trying to learn Spanish, but we'll get there.
The nice thing is there are Spanish areas, you just have to literally go and search them out. But there is a lovely, healthy Spanish culture and movement here in Marbella, as there should be, as we are in Spain.
Yeah.
Music, math is, as I say, I know from my own children, it's really beneficial. How did you put this into an actual method, make a book? What does this do? Tell the parents, those who feel identified with this, how this can benefit them.
Well, I started a company, and I previously lived in Madrid for 3 years, and what I did was I used my theatrical experience, because I'm a theatrical director, and I made my English classes dramatic. So the kids, it's for really little kids, so ages 1 to 5, and they come to class, and they basically play, they sing and move with the music. A lot of the music I use is music that I compose myself, and then I used classic traditional
drama music. Such talent.
I used traditional music like ABC, Head and Shoulders, ones that parents know and expect to have their kids learn in English. And I have different themes, like this is the Halloween book and Halloween theme, and then we have Christmas, we have cowboys, space.
But how'd you mix the math in with that?
Well, the math is separate. The math is, I'm working with a publisher in the United States, and this is for K through 5, so kindergarten through 5th grade. And basically I wrote stories, and I incorporated the math into the story, and then my partner, who is also a composer, he wrote the music, Michael Wiskar. So what's really unusual about this is that it's a new concept in the math world. Nobody has written anything like this yet. And a lot of the stories are about everyday situations. It's a dog and a cat. This is Newton and Descartes. And they go on an adventure, so every book is a different adventure. And they'll do things like they're in a city and they have to go to the metro station, and they have to estimate how long it will take to get there. And then there's a song around the math concept. So the kids are enjoying a story which is relevant to their age, because that particular one's about skateboarding. So, and then they get to sing a song that has the math concept in it.
And how do people take part in this? Is it literally just that you give the books and they do this at home, or do you have a center where they come to you? Where do you group this together here on the Costa del Sol? How do we take part?
Well, for the Math Musicals books, you can go online at mathmusicals.com. And it's all free. You can listen to the music, you can see the videos that we have, you can read the stories. And so if you have a child that's kindergarten through 5th grade, you can go online and it's all free. Of course, you can buy the books too. It's on Amazon, it's on iTunes. So that's really neat. And then for the English learning materials, you can go to www.mychildandmeenglish.com, or we're on Facebook, My Child and Me English. And you can write to us, and we'll send you the book. It's not for free, but you can buy it.
It's definitely a nice way to complement a child's education if they feel they need that help. And it's a pleasure to meet you.
You too.
I just love the concept. As I said, my kids learn with music. It definitely helped them. And to have original compositions, original books, and there's a very original young lady. What can I say? Absolutely honoured. Pleasure to meet you, Anne. Thank you.
You too. Thank you so much for having me.
My pleasure.
Hey, hey.
What a privileged position I'm in, getting to meet such wonderful people every week and introduce them to you too. Thank you so much for joining us for another week of Marbella Now. Thank you so much to the pharmacy for hosting us. Congratulations to Harry and Meghan on their spectacular wedding. We wish them long, long, long years of love and happiness. And to you too. If you want to check out recordings of Marbella Now, please go to our website, marbellanowtv.com. You'll also be able to access full recording and full coverage of our United Nationalities of Marbella Summit that was held on the 21st of April, because there's a lot of information that is very good for you to know, and a lot of people that you can get involved with to help you socially and in business. Also check out the Euro Weekly News for my column Marbella Moments, and stay tuned to RTV Marbella, because that's where it's at. Take care of yourselves, be nice to each other.
And it's time